Neselle. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune into this video, and if you're new to my channel, hello. So I feel like it's been a while since I last sat down and filmed for you all, but really it's only been like a few days, maybe like almost a week. I'm so sorry for that, but you guys know I have just been so caught up with finals. I feel like I've been saying that all the time, but really that's just been my life lately. But I am glad to report that as of today, I am done with finals. And honestly, you guys, like my overall thoughts of this semester and just this time of year in general of where I'm at personally, you know, I was thinking about it the other day. I was just laying in bed and I was just, you know, like, you know how your mind like races and thinks of like every single thing at night? Well, that's like me every single night. And like, it just came across my mind that, you know what, like compared to my life and how it was last year and just even the beginning, like the very beginning of this year, I have come a long way. And I can like almost get emotional with this, but I have just come a long way personally and academically, and a lot has changed in my life for the better, and I'm so grateful. Like, I'm really so grateful for everything that has happened. And I can honestly say I'm at the point where I can just tell myself, like, Ness, I am proud of you. Like, I'm at the point where I can be proud of myself for once. And you know, this is something that I never thought that I would ever be able to say again, especially since, like I said, considering where I was for the longest time. And I'm not gonna go into it, but I've just had like a wonderful year. Like, honestly, the best year I've had in my life thus far, especially, you know, with hubs in it, and just seeing my circumstance of this specific semester, like dealing with hubs being deployed and dealing with going to a new school. Like, it was a lot, and I was very stressed out, and I'm still stressed out, but you know, I made it, and I made it not even just making it bare minimum. Like, I excelled with my process. And I'm very grateful, and I'm just very proud of myself. And as this year is coming to an end, I hope that you guys can say that for yourselves as well. I hope that when you sit down and reflect on what has happened to you throughout this past 2018, I hope that regardless of your circumstances, regardless of the hardships and obstacles that you were forced to endure, I really hope that at the end of the day, you can just really realize that, you know, you did it. Like, no matter how far of a setback you had to overcome, no matter how difficult your circumstances were, you did it. Like, you pulled through it. And maybe you're not completely over it, but you're still pulling yourself through it. And I think you should be very proud of yourself for that. And if you're not proud of yourself, like, let me be the one to tell you that I personally am very proud of you. And I wish like I could give you a hug right now and like a pat on the back, because we did it. Like, we conquered 2018 in the best way that we possibly could. Okay, so now that that's over, I decided to do a top Bath & Body Works fragrances for 2018. Like, I was going through my collection, and I know you guys have been asking to see a collection. Who texted me? Oh, my sister-in-law texted me. But anyways, I was going through my collection and I was like, what type of video should I do? Like, I wanted to do a top Bath & Body Works something. And it just dawned on my mind that, well, Bath & Body Works came out with a ton of new fragrances this year in body care. So I thought this was really exciting. And as I was going through everything, it was just really fun and nice to see like all the scents that I have and all the scents that I've accumulated this year. And I know you guys have been asking for a separate like collection video, and I promise that is coming to you guys soon. But essentially, I was able to narrow down my choices to 8 picks, and I do want to disclaim that all of these fragrances were new for this year. However, that's not to say that they were not repackages of old fragrances. These may or may not be repackages, but I don't want to discredit the fragrance under the new name for what it's worth. Like, if it came out this year under a new fragrance name, I will consider it like new for this year, if you will. So, and I do know that at least one of the fragrances I have here, it's not new for this year, but it's new to me because I discovered it this year. So that's why I'm including it in here. So without further ado, if you guys want to know what my top picks are for this year of 2018, then just keep watching. So for the most part, I did place this in numerical order. So we're going to start at the top of the list, coming from number 8. So number 8 has to be to Whipped Vanilla and Spice. So Whipped Vanilla and Spice was a new scent in the fall collection. I guess they were calling it like phase 1, if you will, because they did come out with a second set of fall fragrances later on. So this was in that phase 1 fall collection, if you will, and it looks like this, and the packaging is like not my favorite. It's not like, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous by any means, but I mean, hello, it's blue, and y'all know how I feel about the color blue. Oh my gosh, I swear I say that in every video. But yeah, I really did like this fragrance a lot. A lot of people anticipated that it was going to be some sort of repackage of Beach Night Summer Marshmallow, because it is like a whipped vanilla scent, and usually vanilla fragrances have the tendency to be in the same realm as Beach Night Summer Marshmallow. To me personally, it's in the same general family, but it's like in an extended family. Like, it's not directly like similar to Beach Night Summer Marshmallow. This one is a little bit different. This scent is just very cozy. It's very warming. It's a very sweet vanilla gourmand fragrance, but you know what? Like, that spiciness from the nutmeg and the cinnamon, it's so prominent, so it definitely makes it like a sweet, cozy, spicy fragrance. So comforting, especially for the colder seasons. So I really did like this scent a lot. I feel like the name could not have been more perfect. Whipped Vanilla and Spice. That is exactly what this scent smells like. Coming in at number 7, this scent is not new to Bath & Body Works by any means, but it is new in body care, so that's why I'm including it in this video, and I'm sure you guys can already tell, but that is in Hot Cocoa and Cream. So I don't have the fine fragrance mist for this yet. I have been dying to get my hands on it, but each time I've been going back to Bath & Body Works recently, I don't know what they did, but literally I cannot find any Hot Cocoa and Cream on the shelves. So I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if they just pulled it off the shelves. Like, I have no idea. So I'm really hoping that I can get my hands on the fine fragrance mist, because I am literally dying without having a mist. So I just have the body cream here. But this scent is the exact replica of the home fragrance version. It smells very fudgy and very decadent and very chocolatey. And I will say though, this is more of like a heavy fragrance, and I say heavy because it just smells very like saturated with fudge, brownie, hot cocoa. Like, it's just a very rich and decadent fragrance, so it smells more of like a heavy fragrance, if that makes any sense. I know I've been like saying the same thing for the past 20 seconds. But I don't know, I just wanted to like disclose that, but I'm sure if you guys like have gone into the store, you know what this smells like. It smells exactly like the home fragrance. Maybe not everyone will appreciate smelling like a hot cocoa, but I mean, as a gourmand lover, I'm totally okay with that. So coming in at number, what is this, number 6? Yes, this is number 6. Now, I don't know, you guys may or may not be surprised with this selection, because I personally am. This is in Almond Blossom. So yeah, do you guys remember this one? This one came out in the summertime. So I want to say this was in that same collection as Rose. I know Rose is still out, or is it like Rose, Water, and Ivy? I think it's Rose. But this one was in that same collection as like Rose, and it came with that plum scent. This was in the summer, and I actually really like this one. This one isn't gourmand by any means, but you know why I like this one so much? Because the sweet nuttiness from the almond, it's so prominent, but it's not like just straight up nutty. Like, it's not gourmand, like I said. It is toned down by the floral notes in here, and it's such like a nice, delicate fragrance. And it just, for me, this is the perfect transitional fragrance from summer to fall, because the nuttiness in here is like introducing a warmth to your like fragrance vibe collection for the season, if you will. So this to me is like the perfect transitional from summer to fall, because it is a nice balance between a sweet nutty fragrance but also like a delicate floral. It's not overwhelming on the floral whatsoever. You guys know I virtually have no tolerance for any florals, but it is really nice. It really balances out that sweet nuttiness, and it just smells amazing. Coming in at number 5, this one is not new for this year. I do know that for a fact, but it is new to me. I personally discovered this scent just this year, and this is in at the beach. So I'm not gonna lie, I was actually very hesitant about this fragrance because I am not a beach person. I don't like the outdoors, I don't like the ocean, I don't like the boardwalk. Like, I don't know, I don't like the summertime. I think that's what it comes down to. I'm just not a summer person. I am a fall and winter person. I mean, I'm a fall baby, so maybe that has something to do with it, but I am not a warm weather type of person, which is weird because I love like heat. Like, I can't stand the cold. Like, my room is like 90 degrees during the winter season. Like right now, my space heater is on, but I don't like spring or summer. I don't know, it's weird. But this scent just honestly smells like summer to me. This is like one of my ultimate summer fragrances. It smells amazing. And this, I was afraid that it was gonna smell straight up like a suntan lotion scent, but honestly it doesn't. This scent has a lot going on in here. I'm not gonna lie, it is a lot of notes thrown in here, but what it comes down to is just overall sunny, salty air, beachy, ocean type of fragrance. There is more of like that ocean water mist note in here than that overall like suntan lotion scent. There is coconut in here, so it does give it like a nice, well-rounded, fruity fragrance, but it's not fruity. It's not fruity, it's not floral. It's just very complex, and it is a really nice fragrance. Like this, like I said, is a really nice summer fragrance. It's one of my all-time favorites. Coming in at number 4, I have Bonfire Bash. So Bonfire Bash was new this year, as were all of these. This was in that second half of the fall collection. This was in like phase 2, I guess you could say, and this scent was essentially kind of like a different translation of Marshmallow Fireside from Home Fragrance. It's kind of like they tweaked Marshmallow Fireside into being a body care, and this is what that translation basically is. You do get that overall toasted, smoky, yet sweet vanilla marshmallow note in here, and it just smells very cozy. It smells really amazing. Like I said, it really is that toasted marshmallow note, smokiness in here. It smells really nice and really perfect for the fall time specifically. Coming in at number 3, this, oh my goodness guys, like this is top 3 we're getting into now. So at number 3, I have to give it to Beachwater Coconut. This was honestly my least expected fragrances that I, was expecting to love, because it's a coconut fragrance, and I'm not the biggest coconut person. Like, coconut has to be mixed with something for me to like it. I don't like straight up coconut. Like Oahu Coconut Sunset, I'm not a big fan of. Waikiki Beach Coconut, I have to be in the mood for. I still have those 2 fragrances, but I don't gravitate towards them that often. But this one smells amazing. This and At the Beach are my top summer fragrances. Like, seriously, I will wear these all day during the summertime. They smell amazing. So Beachwater Coconut I love because it's watered down, it's refreshing. There's bergamot in here, which adds to it. I love bergamot as a scent. It really makes it into like a fragrance that I love. My second top favorite fragrance for 2018 is Pumpkin Picking. So this is in that same collection as Bonfire Bash, and this is honestly my favorite fall fragrance in body care so far. Like, this is number 1. Like, if you asked me what's your favorite fall fragrance from Bath & Body Works, I will say this, because this to me smells like the epitome of fall, and it smells amazing. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this fragrance. This fragrance smells like the perfect tart yet sweet pumpkin apple cider type of fragrance. There's no apple in here, but it is sweet. Like, there is a like noticeable sweetness to this that almost alludes to like it has an apple fragrance, but there's no apple notes in here. But it's very spicy. It's just tart. It's spicy because of the pumpkin spice and the cinnamon. It just smells overall like fall in a bottle. Like, I highly recommend you guys get your hands on this if you can during SAS, because it's just amazing. So for the moment you all have been waiting for, what is my top fragrance from Bath & Body Works for this year of 2018? That has to go to Sparkling Nights. This scent, I fell in love with it. Like, I really have no words for this scent. It just smells amazing, and honestly, though it is marketed to being a winter fragrance, you could honestly wear this year round. This could actually be a perfect transitional fragrance from winter to spring, and I'll tell you why, and that's because of the pear note in here. The pear is the prominent note that's in here, but you know what? It's mixed with a nice floral freesia, and I love freesia. Freesia is one of my favorite florals, especially when it's mixed with a nice fruity fragrance, and this is what that is. It smells really nice, and honestly, this is one of those sophisticated fragrances in my opinion. There's a lot of notes going on in here, but it just comes together to make this really nice and beautiful and delicate fragrance, and it smells amazing. The pear is very prominent, the freesia is prominent, there is some coconut in here, but you know what, the coconut is like an underlying like note that's just thrown in there, but everything is just very complementary and cohesive to each other. So this scent I was blown away by, and I love it so much. So those are all of my top picks for 2018. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what your top picks for 2018 are. Do you agree with me on these? Do you disagree with me on these? Let me know down below. As always, I hope you guys are doing well. Christmas is literally next week, like a week from today, which is just mind-boggling to me, and I'll have at least one video up from now until Christmas, or in between now until Christmas I should say. So I will see you guys in that next video. Until then, I hope you guys take care and don't stress yourself out over Christmas shopping. If you guys are done, more power to you, because I need to get done. I need to get done. I love you guys, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Peace.